Well, researchers trying to save the country's only native land mammal from extinction are pleading for more funding. They've found New Zealand's long-tailed bats, or peka, on farms on the outskirts of Auckland. But as Perry Wilton reports, time is running out to protect them.
Racing the sun, these researchers are hunting one of Aotearoa's rarest treasures.
How big are they, these bats?
They're the size of a chicken nugget. I always tell people, that's how, size of a chicken nugget. And the same shape as well.
This team of specialist bat handlers have teamed up with the local iwi to trap, then track peka, or long-tailed bats.
They basically fly into these strings, and then they fall down the strings, land in the bag, there's a little plastic flap in here, and they crawl up underneath it and wait for us to get them out.
The country has just 2 species of bats left, but just how many are left, or where they live, isn't known. This collaboration between Auckland Council, EcoQuest and Te Ara Hikoi is trying to change that.
Peka is like our taonga. So if we can find out a little bit more about them, we could perhaps help look after them a bit better.
It's groundbreaking mahi. In the past, the tracking and trapping of bats could only be done by experts. But now those experts are passing on their knowledge to locals, so the work can continue after they've left. But time is running out.
Long-tailed bats sit at the top of the endangered species list. We're critically threatened, so we're really worried that they won't survive the next 50 years.
And the usual suspects are to blame.
Stoats, weasels and ferrets, possums, feral cats, rats, but also the lack of habitat. So there's not enough of these bush fragments around for these bats to live in.
It's only found in New Zealand, which means that if they are lost, they're lost everywhere else. There'll be no more New Zealand bats left.
Once the traps are up, the waiting game begins. Hour after hour, hoping a bat will land in the trap. So far, all this has caught is bugs. But it's not through lack of trying. This little device here is blasting out echolocation calls in a desperate bid to coax them in. Even their lucky Venga Boys playlist wasn't bringing them in. But hours after we left, and just before the sun rose, success. The teams at the Aotearoa Science Agency capturing these magic moments.
No, my love, I know. Give me a few seconds. I'm almost done with you.
The team attaches a tiny transmitter to the bat's back so it can be tracked. As the sun rises, this will lead the teams to its roost so researchers can protect it.
Don't do as many projects as we'd want to. We really want more funding to fund this sort of work. We'd like to see corporate sponsors come on board to help fund these projects for the next 5 years and see if we can help find out more about these little mammals.
A little bat in a big world, in need of more research projects just like this. Perry Wilton, Newshub.